Well, hello, folks. Dave McPherson over here from the Capital Sports Bar, 6300 Lady Hammond Road, Halifax, Nova Scotia. We have a special guest here tonight, my friend from Lisa Richard, and she's going to talk about some things that she's been up to and an upcoming show here at the Capital on the 26th of October. That's a Saturday night. Ticketed event. Tickets available at the bar and some other opportunities too. We'll figure out what they are in a moment. Let's say hello to Lisa. Hello, Lisa.
Hello, Dave. My gosh, it's been a while. It's been a minute.
Just a minute.
A minute or two. I think the last time I saw you was 2020 in person, maybe, or 21. It's been a minute or two, but thank you for all your support. I won't forget it. You guys came out to our show that we did for Tim Hortons Kids
Camp Day. I remember that.
Yeah, a few years ago. So
right.
We've moved on from doing that, and now we're coming to do a show at the Capitol on the 26th, and this is our first time with the full band, so we're really excited about it.
I was going to say just that, because last time you were here, you played here not that long ago, probably the last couple of months, and it's a solo show.
Yeah, I forget what month that was, but I think it was in the summer. I'm going to say June. I think it was June. We just came as a duo, do a little promo show, sort of remind people what we were doing, and we were getting ready to go to Cavendish Beach Music Festival at that time. So we came in to do a little show in here at that time, and we went to Cavendish, and yes, we're coming here next Saturday.
Well, I can't wait to tell you all about the band, because I know all these guys very, very well. You could say that you must have called Lisa Richard in the Ringers. She's got the Ringer band, without question. But now let's go back to 2021 for a second, because at that time, you had went once, but then you were going again to Nashville. Mm-hmm. So tell me more about that.
So my last time was just before COVID, and then the first time I went back would have been in 2022. Oh my gosh, yes, I'm getting the years mixed up. Pre-COVID, post-COVID. But so I went back in 2022, and so much time had gone by. I didn't know if those opportunities, if my connections would still be there. You try to stay connected to people, but it was really tough during COVID. So, but I got to say, I did go back, and I got to perform at 3rd and Lindsley again, where the Time Jumpers and Vince Gill have played for years. But it's kind of been a full circle moment for me, because now I've been able to get the opportunity to play my own music on that stage, my own original music, and open for some really big hit songwriters down there. So it's
you might as well drop some names.
Awesome.
There's nothing wrong with dropping names.
Well, I don't know if this will be a name that people would recognize, but you might want to look up Tony Arata. He wrote The Dance for Garth Brooks, and I got to open for him. He was one of the people that I got to open for. So, you might not know the songwriters, but you'll know the people that they've written for. So, some of the other people that were there wrote for Trisha Yearwood. Just a plethora of other bigger names. And so, it's awesome. I had a chance to go and play a couple of my tunes before they got up and did their show. So that was my first time back to Nashville in 2022. And then I went back again that year and sort of did the same circuit, some songwriter shows. So I've been doing a lot of songwriting and doing those type of shows when I go down there.
So for folks that aren't that familiar with Lisa Richard's music, what can they expect? It has some of the country feel to it, fair to say, or?
There's definitely some country feel to some of my music, but what I have found out, and I'm actually writing a song about this now, is I can't stay in my own lane. It's country, it's pop, it's Americana, it's folk.
Okay.
I'm actually going to an international folk festival in January in Ireland.
Nice.
So I'll be sharing my music over there. I went to Stanfest, which is a folk festival, last year, and we got to do a wonderful tribute to Gordon Lightfoot that summer. So I love music. I love all genres, and so I can't stay in my own lane.
So that's reflective in the music that you write then, is kind of what your experiences have been and what you grew up on.
Yep, it's probably a nightmare to market for a marketing company, but I just love music, so I just write what I'm feeling at the time, and sometimes it's more country-ish. Sometimes, like I said, it's more pop, Americana, maybe a little bit of folk, a little bit of blues in there too. So you get a little bit of everything.
So let's jump back into the band, because I mean, these guys you probably have about 150 years worth of experience in that group that you have on stage. So tell me all about them.
Well, I'll start with our drummer, Scott Ferguson, who has been fantastic to work with. He has his own production company, of course, does a lot of not only music production, but he also does film and some TV work for Bell. And he toured with the Rankins for probably 20 years or so, a long time. And so, yeah, it's great working with someone who has done and doing all of that from Sydney, Cape Breton. And then we have Dana Westall. And my gosh, if you went to Rock the Harbor this summer, Dana was like shining on that stage with Titan. And Titan was a huge band. It had a lot of success back in the 80s, I guess, late 70s, early 80s. Lots of music on the radio, and they did a big reunion this year for the first time in 40 years.
Yeah, very cool.
So yeah, Dana like totally steals the show with us.
And a savvy dresser, I might add.
He's just got that, thing on stage, right? You can't take that away from Dana. Dana wears it well. And a hell of a guy and a fantastic bass player. Then there's Warren Roberts,
My hero.
also from Sydney, Cape Breton. Lead guitar player extraordinaire. I mean, I have grown leaps and bounds playing so many shows with him. We do a lot of shows together as a duo, sometimes as a trio, and then once in a while we get to do a full band show. But yeah, working with him has totally upped. You have no choice but to up your game playing with him. So yeah, it's been fantastic working with him. And what people may not know, here's little tidbits that some people may not know. Warren has done probably close to 250, 300 TV and film scores in his lifetime. So not only does he kill the guitar and other instruments that he teaches, he's still teaching people how to play these things. But one of his full-time gigs and his income is composing music for TV and film.
True story. I met Warren when he was 14 years old, and I was, I think, 17. And he said, when I grow up, I'm going to be a conductor. I was like, okay. And he has. He's done it. He's done it all. Like you said, he's
He did.
probably one of the best guitar players and nicest gentleman I've ever had the pleasure of meeting. Played in a band with him back in like early 90s as well.
Okay.
Love Warren.
What was the name of the band?
Glory, Glory.
Okay, Glory, Glory, Warren. So some people may not know this part. We put out a cover of Gordon Lightfoot's song, and it was Warren that did all the orchestral music for it. Now Scott produced it, and Warren produced it as well. But yeah, Warren did all the orchestral lineup for it, and yours truly sang it, and we play that song every time we play now. So yeah.
So the show that's coming up on the 26th, what can folks expect?
So it's a full band show, and get ready to dance because we're bringing out this will be more conducive to the New Year's Eve show that we do every year. And so yes, there'll be certainly some of my original music being played, but there will be some dancing happening as well.
Oh, wow.
So a little bit of everything. We're not staying in our lane at all.
So you need to write an album called Not My Lane.
Rock my lane today. Exactly.
So that show will happen on the 26th between what time you start?
So we start at 8?
All right, sure.
8 to 11, I believe. I think that's right. And there's tickets that you can pick up here at the venue, but you can also e-transfer to get your ticket held if you don't have a chance to get into the venue. And so, yeah, that email address will be in our post.
I saw it.
Yep. And so I've been posting that on my Facebook. I know Capital Sports has also been posting it, but yeah, we'll post it in this as well. So if people can't get into the venue to get their ticket, they can e-transfer and a ticket will be held for them.
It's important to know that this bar, and again, we love this bar. This bar, the reason why Capital Sports Bar is near and dear to my heart is because it was the only bar, one of the, I shouldn't say the only, one of the only bars who kept the commitment to live entertainment all through COVID. Before COVID, during COVID, and after COVID. And it's always going to have a special place in my heart for that. We try to provide all the entertainment as much as we can. With budget constraints, this is a ticketed event, and I'm not going to lie to you. You're going to spend more than $5. I think the tickets are $20.
$20 ticket?
But again, there's only a limited amount of space, so you need to act quickly to get these tickets before they're sold out, because there won't be any opportunity to come into the door.
Probably nothing left at the door, I would say. So yes, hopefully you get your ticket either by e-transfer or popping in and saying hello to the folks here, and hopefully they'll still have a ticket for you.
We're excited to have Lisa here. I've known her for a long time. I've heard her stuff. It's beautiful. And you can dance with her original stuff too. It's dancing.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
absolutely.
We got some new stuff that you haven't heard yet,
Oh,
so
that's good.
hasn't even been recorded yet. So you have to go in here.
So you need to be here. That's going to be Saturday, the 26th of October, here, 6300 Lady Hammond Road at the Capital Sports Bar. Lots of free parking. Did I mention
Yep.
that? Tons of free parking.
Front and back, side.
Friendly staff, clean environment. Lisa Richard. And what's a band? Do you have a band?
Lisa
Name?
Richard Band.
Ah.
Now you have to be bald to be in my band.
I saw that. That's why I never get the call. I still got a little bit of hair left. And
You don't make
Dana's so
it.
handsome,
You
though,
got
too, right?
way too much hair. Dana came up with the band name TMS. Too much sexy. That's what it is. That's what I'm left with. The boys. TMS. That's
All
it.
right. Well, so again, folks, we want you to come out, support local, support Lisa. She's got lots and lots of talent, lots of songs she can, still within her soul that she's going to share with us all, and lots of writing left to do. I want to hear more about what happens next time in Nashville, because maybe these folks will be open up for you. Just saying.
You never know. I'll be in Ireland next, though. Ireland and the UK in January, and then Cuba in February. So if you don't find us here next weekend, maybe you can find me over there.
Just go to the airport. You'll find her there for sure.
Find me at the airport.
Folks, we appreciate your time. Thanks so much from the Capital Sports Bar. Thank you, Lisa, for coming out.
Thank you.
And a pleasure. We'll talk to you later.